Is time to check in with Alex Guardiola. He is the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau of Central New England. It is the holiday season, and Alex, that always means that we're getting these weird texts and things about things that apparently I've ordered, and I better let people know about stuff, or it's not going to be delivered. And I go, I don't think I ordered anything from these folks. So the United States Postal Service is sending me stuff. And a lot of these, as we know, are scams.
Yeah, and again, thanks for having me. And it was great to see you over the weekend. I know a lot of things that were happening. The city was buzzing, whether it was the Woo Sox Foundation Gala or, the tree lightings, all this jazz. It's really fun time, in Worcester. But, talking specifically, how about events, the BBB is also really starting to put its event calendar together. Just last week we did a seminar down in Woodstock, Connecticut, with the Commission on Aging, and really just talking about some of the things that we talk about here on the radio, right? It's making sure that we're aware of some of these things that are happening, whether scams online or scams with delivery. Of course, we're in the holiday season. For those of you who are counting at home, we're down to 2 weeks, which means light the fire under yourself, because I have not started any of my Christmas shopping. Again, because of this kind of quick time turnaround from Thanksgiving to Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, sometimes it becomes very nerve-wracking and anxious times. So we start doing things that we typically wouldn't do right off the cuff, right? So, and this is what these scammers do, is they prey on folks who, like myself, wait till the last second, or maybe just aren't aware of some of these things. And if I get an alert from UPS or United States Postal Service or FedEx or Amazon, whatever it may be that I'm ordering from, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to get my package, a G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip for my child, it's going to scare me because my wife might kill me, my partner may kill me, right? So these are things that they prey on. So we have a few.
That one is perfect. Whether you're right, whether it's the Tickle Me Elmo, the Furby, I'm dating myself here, but everybody's sold out. And if all of a sudden somebody pops up on Facebook or somebody and says, "I got a deal for you," you go, "Oh yeah, I want that.
I need it."
I need it.
I need it.
Yeah,
this is the one thing that was on the list, right? That I have to be really Santa's or whoever it may be is going to be not going to be happy that I didn't get it. So, but we are talking about not just dollars and products. It's also about your personal history and your personal identification information. So we we have a few of them that we want to go through real quick, just because we're in this timeline. So, we have one that's, fake package delivery scams, right? And we talked about this in the past, but there's different methods that they're using. And, online purchasers, what they do is, and they're expecting package deliveries, and they start to skyrocket the number of packages. I know when I get home, I have 5 packages a night, waiting at my door to bring inside during this holiday season. So naturally, the scammers use the opportunity to trick busy shoppers into giving out their personal information. And here's what you should know, some of the newer ones that we're starting to spot. You receive a text message from what appears to be a delivery driver looking for your home. It goes something like this. "Hi, my name is Tony. I work for FedEx, and I'm trying to find your house. Please call me." Well, guess what? Now you call. They have your house. They know this is the phone number attached to it. They have all the packages that are sitting out there waiting for them. So all these things is really about just obtaining your personal information. A different way they do it is using a text message saying the United States Postal Service package has arrived at a warehouse and cannot be delivered due to incomplete address information. Please confirm your address with this link. And it gives you a real master, all this jazz, right? A postal service. But press 1 to reply, and then exit the SMS and open the activation link and copy the link in the safe browser. And boom, U.S. Postal Service, have a wonderful day. Guess what? Now they got, again, your information because you have opened up that portal and made yourself susceptible to giving all this information. If you call the number, the scammer will ask you to confirm your personal details, including your name, address, possibly even your credit card information. If you don't remember ordering anything that needs to be delivered, the caller may try to convince you the package is a gift from a friend or a relative. So, the BBB scam tracker, which we kind of track all of our scams, up and down, reports that callers are often friendly and personal and professional, making the scam harder to spot. So look out for these text messages and email messages that ask you to reschedule a delivery or pay a small delivery fee. These messages often look legitimate, containing official logos and using professional language. But if you click, you may download malware onto your computer that gives con artists access to personal information and passwords. And I do it, and I'm very as vigilant as possible, but I do save passwords on my computer, right? Yeah. And if malware can get into it, they can access that stuff, and then guess what? Now they're going to use all your credit card information. They're going to steal your identity. They're going to pretend they're you to get other people to believe it's you. So, these are the things that we have to be really vigilant on. So we ask, folks how to avoid these delivery scams. Keep track of your deliveries. I know it's hard because the number of packages that come to my house.
There's so many now, right?
Yeah. So scammers hope that you'll assume that they are talking about a package you ordered recently without double checking. It may be much harder for them to fool you if you know what packages you're expecting from companies and where. Know the delivery company policies. I know this is a lot, but we have to continue to do it. Delivery companies will never contact you with unsolicited calls or texts. Depending on how you signed up for notifications, messages usually are posted within a secure online portal. Be leery of unsolicited messages, especially if you've never signed into your tax alert signs. So, again, when I go into my Amazon account, there is a specific messaging portal there, and that's where I'd go check to see if I have a message saying, hey, we tried to deliver this package, it's too big, we need to do something else. That would be in your portal. They're not going to send you a text message to click onto another portal to see if they can't get more information. And then lastly, never give sensitive personal information to strangers. If an unsolicited call asks you for personal information, even if they claim to be representative of the company you trust, hang up and call the company back. It's very simple, right? It's okay. If someone's on the other line waiting for your call anyways, they're going to be happy you called back. But, you don't have to wait for them. And I'll give you a good one. I had an unsolicited call a few weeks ago asking about my internet service. And I said, well, I like many of us, we have Spectrum because that's who they have. Like, well, we're going to be new in Worcester. And I said, okay, well, that'd be maybe nice if I could hear that. And I'm pretty detailed when I follow some of this stuff. But you know what I did? I said, well, thank you so much for letting me know. Hanged up and called the company directly. Yeah. And they confirmed they're going to be coming. And I told them, I said, listen, this is what I do for a living.
This is why I call.
So I called, and they said, no, it's great. We actually appreciate that. So it was very important that, I walk the walk. I'm not just talking the talk. But I hung up and called them back.
No, very true. I mean, listen, I've started to do that on any kind of renewals and things, too, where I go, well, I'm just going to double check this because it will show up and say, yes, you do need to renew or something that they are calling you on. And yeah, sometimes it's legit, but I'll tell you, now, it's just while you were running those down, I must have been 3 times in the last couple of weeks that I have had that scam that you just talked about where somebody tells me that they are out to deliver a package and I need to either call them or send them some kind of information so that they will know where I am. And it's like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, again, if they know that you're getting packages, right? There's a good likelihood there's other packages sitting on your porch, right? And we talk about these porch pirates all the time.
Yeah.
And, we all try to help each other. Of course, my neighbors, if I see something out there and I know they're not going to be coming home because they work late or they're out of town, I go pick them up and I send them a text, say, hey, I grabbed your packages. They're inside my house. Let me know when you're back. I'll walk them right over. So
very good.
We all have to work together. That's the whole idea. So.
Exactly. All right. What else do we need to know, or have you got one more for us?
Yeah, I got one more for you, and this is a good one because, I've caught myself on this one. We got to watch out for phony, personalized products on social media. A personalized item might seem perfect. However, last-minute shoppers should look out for misleading ads on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, promoting customized gifts. The scam trackers got numerous reports from people whose purchases were far different from what they thought when they arrived. So this is how the scam works. While scrolling through your social media, an ad comes up for the cutest personalized product. It could be a clothing item with a loved one's name on it, a keychain with your favorite pet's face, or a painted by number kit made from a provided photograph. Whatever the case is, you click on the link to the company's website. Everything looks legitimate, so you purchase the gift with great anticipation. However, when the order arrives, if it arrives at all, it's not the expected or imagined quality. The personalization may contain errors, or the product may differ completely from the website description. The contact for the customer service doesn't respond, or if you speak with someone via phone or email, they ensure that they'll fix it or issue, but they never do. And ultimately, you are left with an undesirable product and in no way getting your money back. So in a recent, report that we got, one consumer said, I saw an ad on Facebook advertising going out of business sale for Big Lots. I placed an order on the Big Lots sailing.com on my bank debit credit card and separate order on my credit card. They learned it was a scam. Big Lots knows about it. My roommate looked it up. I wish I had more information, but that's all I know. Stating that they're never going to get their money back. That's the whole idea, right? So we have to be really, again, cognizant of the fact that these folks are using your personal anxiety and your own personal weariness about timing because, and again, I said I did this myself. I bought a hoodie from JE11, Julian Edelman's website. Unfortunately, it was a mirror of the website. And it looked just like it. Yeah. But it was JE11-1. So there was 3 ones.
Wow.
And I bought this hoodie, and it was a special hoodie. It was the Bill Belichick special edition. I was so excited to get. I knew that it was really happening because he had talked about it.
Yeah.
So I wanted this hoodie. I'm like, listen, I'm a big Belichick fan. I love Julian Edelman. Those were my days, right? I grew up watching these guys. So I ordered it, and I waited months and months, and I kept emailing. They say, well, these are all personalized, so we have to do these individually, made to order. I'm like, all right, well, that kind of makes sense. Finally, I had enough, and I said, okay, well, why don't you just cancel my order? And boom, they disappeared.
Wow.
Never heard from them again. So I reached out to JE11 directly, and the real company, and I sent an email. I explained to them, and they said, we've heard this a lot. And they said, listen, because we feel bad, if you want the hoodie still, we'll give you 15% off. And this is the real, I'm on the phone with them. This is the real, we're going to send you, the email directly to your email. This is a secure website. Look for the HTTPS. Okay, gotcha. Within 2 weeks, I had my hoodie. And again, I'm happy I got the hoodie. But at the same time, I'm out the other money.
You're out the money. Wow.
So,
all right.
Again,
so
we all have to just be, it happens to all of us. Do not be ashamed that it happened to you. It happens to all of us, including your president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau.
All right, everybody. You don't want it to happen to you. One good way is to keep up on what's happening at bbb.org. And, of course, to tune in every Tuesday morning or, check it out on social media. Follow the Better Business Bureau of New England, where they very kindly replay all of these as well. So you can check them out there. Very good. Thank you.
I appreciate it, and thank you again. I hope everybody has good, happy holidays. Just make sure that you're vigilant. Don't lose your money. Make sure you have a great, happy holiday season, not one where you're pounding sand. So,
Alex Guardiola, the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau of Central New England.